I think every builder dreams of having a design build firm. And basically what that would mean is you're the construction company, you're going to design the plan, and you're going to build it. But in reality, most contractors were not set up that way. So what we decided to do was hire an interior designer. We're not the experts at knowing what color schemes work, or even when you move from one room to the next, you want to create the same theme, the same atmosphere, the same feeling in a project. So we decided to hire an interior designer. We work with a couple different designers. Andrea Lepic is one of our designers from Lepic Designs. She does all our residential. And Amanda Smith from Elevate Designs. She does all our commercial projects. Great designers. What they do is they work directly with the owner to decide what product they're going to put and what finishes they're going to have. With any construction project, your owner is going to have to make a ton of decisions, everywhere from what the size of the room, how many rooms, to the finest details of what the tile looks like versus the paint color or the faucets. And if you can dial this in as quick as possible, the time from start to finish is really going to decrease significantly, and it's going to be a lot less headache for your owner and your project manager. How does the owner know what to decide? They don't know. It's our job to tell the owner what decisions need to be made. And if you do this, just each decision, you give them a phone call, that's going to make it really, really confusing. So you want to put together a significant list in order of what you need and prioritize each item. You don't need to pick out what color paint you're going to do if you don't even know what size room you're going to do. So you really need to focus on the important parts, but also still have a list of all the other parts as well. It's very, very important that we sell the designer, because it's much better to hire someone that knows what they're doing than someone that just knows the operations and how to build it. It's just a separate invoice. So instead of coming from Ogden Contracting, my project manager meeting the owner, making the decisions, now it's coming from the designer, someone that knows what they're doing and is going to take accountability for the design, and they work directly with the owner. It's an amazing relationship, and I encourage every builder, if you don't have a designer or you don't do a design in-house, then hire it out to a really, really good designer, and make sure that designer has AutoCAD experience and can put together a very significant list of choices and works directly with the owner. I think that's very important. As builders, our job is to manage the customer's expectation. And if you have a designer managing that expectation, it creates a lot of flow. And I can't stress enough, if you have a shared vision and we're all on the same page, we're gonna have the product that we want in the most effective and efficient manner. The designers are really conscientious and know how long it takes to order these products in. If we were to wait to the day we need that faucet and then say, okay, we need to decide that faucet, which one we want, and then we find out it's another 5 weeks, we've just delayed the project by 5 to 6 to 7 weeks. Whereas they bring the designer in, it helps streamline our operations side of things, where I know that that faucet has been ordered, I've got the specs, and it can be installed when we need it on time. And it helps with our schedule. When we work with the designer that we're hiring on every single project, they learn to trust us. They know how we interact with our customers. They know our billing process, our operations process, and they get a chance to learn how we communicate. It's all about communication. And you definitely want to have a scheduled communication feedback loop, that every single Friday or every Tuesday you meet with the owner to go over some of the design aspects. Give them a list of deliverables, meaning that by the time you meet with them next, here are these decisions that have to be made in order to move forward. Then ask the owner, how is the communication going? If you are not sharing this information with the owner, they feel, hey, this is my project and you're not telling me anything that's happening about my own project. This creates a lot of tension and distrust. Do not feel like they're coming at you and criticizing you. I tell my owners, if there's anything that upsets you, tell me immediately, because we don't want it to build up. This is a relationship we're building. We want to have repeat clients, and we want our customers to be very, very happy and satisfied at the end of the project. When an owner decides to make that change, make them feel good about it. Say, hey, no, not a problem. I can make that change. It's going to cost a little bit more money, or it's going to be a little bit more of a delay. We want to produce what you vision in the end. And if you need to make a change, it's not a problem. At this point in our business, we have a CRM called Buildertrend. In our CRM, we allow our owners to go in and be a part of it. They get to see the budget, they get to help pick out some of the stuff. And on the back end, it helps with our operations. So wherever you are in your business, whether you are a large contractor that does $2, $3, $4 million a year, or you're a small contractor that does little teeny projects, it's always good to have a system that you can involve the owner, something that you can use over and over again, like a template of how the decisions are made and how to systemize it and how to manage that expectation levels of your owners. When we talk about budgets, the way that we used to do it before is the owner was in charge of purchasing what they wanted, and then they would bring us the receipts. Well, their budgets would be way over because everyone always picks the nicest, most expensive product. When you have a designer working with you, you put together a budget, and now they work within that budget. They go out, they do the homework, they find what is a great product for the numbers that we've allowed for. And let's say the tub is $500 more than expected. Now they know that they've gone over budget in one area and they can look to save on other areas. So designers are really budget conscious. And I think that's a great thing to have as a contractor towards the owners, because we have to manage people's expectations as well as their money. If you're just starting out as a builder and you don't know any good designers and you want to take part in the design aspect, or maybe your spouse or someone else in your family could work on the design aspect, now what you need to do is you need to present to your owner a list of things, of questions that you need answered. I always say, hey, I don't want you to go and pick out a tub. I'm going to give you a list of 3 tubs. Can you pick one of them? If you give an owner an option of 20 different items to pick from, they are not going to come up with a decision. If you give them 3, they are going to narrow it down really, really quickly. This is a small tip that I figured out as I progressed in this business. Give the owner, what color do you want as far as fixtures? Do you want rose gold, brushed nickel, or rubbed oil bronze, or chrome? Once they have that decided, if they know their color scheme, now you can literally just pick out 3 different brands that you know. Use your trades to your abilities here. Call the plumber and say, what are the top brands that are good, great warranty, and a good price? The plumber's gonna tell you which ones to go with, whether it be Moen, American Standard, whatever it is. He's gonna tell you where to buy it, what's good. Now you can present this to the owner, and now they've got a good selections list to do of top quality products that are approved by your plumber. Same thing with the electrical. You want your owner to not be inundated with 1,000 decisions. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, leave your comment, and don't forget to hit that bell notification. I mean, I love sharing stories about construction. I love sharing my knowledge, and I want you to be a part of the next 300-400 videos I do, because I've got a lot of information. I feel like I'm on this earth to share my information with you. I'm gonna do the clap and turn it on.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. And to get the clap. You're gonna laugh when you see that now, and you're like, oh my God.
I'm gonna put all of those at the end of the video.
Remember to clap. Hang on, I'll do that again. There's the sound. Yeah, multiple cameras. Just film me at all times.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get one of those like GoPros that we can strap to your head.
So, I'm Scotty Ogden.